Good morning, everybody.
Oh, it's a delay. Okay.
Oh, there's a delay. We are, for the first time ever, going live directly to just Facebook.
Just Facebook. We're trying something new.
Trying something new. There's a little bit more accessibility to features and things with
Yeah.
this, and we tend to have a bigger audience on Facebook, so it's pretty cool. So we have a lot to tell you about today and a lot of fun surprises.
We have a big surprise coming in. Literally coming in.
So as you all get the alert that this is happening, please do start commenting the city and state that you live in, because we're going to start marking you on our map, and we're going to have we're going to have a live view of our other camera with our Maker Gen, going to pin in everybody's location as they write in.
They've been brushing up on their geography.
Yeah, so we'll make sure that we get the city correct no matter where you are in the world. And we are especially excited to hear from anybody internationally today, because we usually get a handful of people from all over the world listening in, whatever time of day it is for you.
Can you zoom in at all?
I'm going to take my
Waldo,
glasses off.
Ohio?
I can read that.
Oh, you
I can
can?
read it if my glasses are off. Okay. Which everyone will like better, because then I won't have glare.
My youth eyes can't handle.
Hello from Waldo, Ohio, and hi from Ontario, Canada.
Well, hello, Christy and Linda.
So the other fun thing about this is if you comment your city and state, we're going to enter you in. I just realized my microphone's not been on. I'm going to talk right here. Sorry. If you comment your city and state, you will be entered for a chance to win a $25 gift card to Embroidery Library. So... And this is a sneak peek to the new map design that's going to be released on Urban Threads this Friday.
It is.
So this is a multi-panel scene. So there will be multiple squares, or 6 in that. Is that right? There's 6 squares in the design. And then when you stitch them together, you get this much bigger world map that you can hang up. So we've got a few people from Minneapolis. Allie from Minneapolis. We have Diana from Rochester. Pam Omlin Zimmerman from Apple Valley. We're just gonna have a lot. We just have a lot of Minnesota pins. And then Gladstone, Oregon from Linda.
Dr. Pat?
Vort, New York. Patricia L.
Is that
Hale.
not Dr. Pat?
That is Dr. Pat, I believe. And then Linda Federer. Good morning from South Dakota.
Oh my gosh.
Raceland, Louisiana. Yeah, how are we gonna keep up with this?
Jen, start pinning. Jen, start pinning.
Hi from Missouri.
Oh my God, this is Glenda so from Canada. Wynette. Good morning, Wynette.
Wynette, good morning.
From Wyoming.
We know. You know, there's secret family members in this video chat every time. I just want you all to know that, because there's so many supportive, loving family members to people that work here. We get like Digitizer's parents showing up in the chat and different
the best
things.
Parents.
Good morning, Patricia from Madison, Wisconsin. Hello, Deb Kim from Canton, Georgia.
Nancy.
I think Nancy, what state are you in? Or are you just calling us savage?
Or Savage, Minnesota. I think
it's Savage, Minnesota.
I think it's our Nancy.
Is it our Nancy?
Not like our old
like
Nancy, but Nancy from the group.
From the group, okay.
Right? Nancy?
We'll find out.
We will find out.
Okay, so everybody who's commenting what city and state they're in, and we're hoping for more international friends today as well.
Yeah.
You will be entered in to win a $25 gift card to Embroidery Library.
And we'll let you know on Facebook. So we'll tag you, being like, hey-o.
Yeah, because I think we're going to need to take a minute to like put all of these things together. Yeah. So we won't do the drawing live, because we'll have to put everybody's names together in a list and do the drawing. But Dr. Pat, you deserve support from family and friends. They must be proud of you. They are so proud.
But we think of you guys also as our friends and family. So it's like, you know,
it's really great.
It's everyone. Okay, we have some things to do in this live.
We do. In like 5 minutes, we are having a special guest come in. Okay.
Can you give me a hint about who the special hint?
No. But it is related to our special topic today, which is cardstock.
Who loves making greeting cards?
Cardstock designs.
Because I do. Do you?
It's pretty amazing. Yeah. And we have so many beautiful cardstock designs. We've done these for a very long time.
Yeah.
But I would say we have developed a way to make them work really well for people pretty seamlessly, because it is a tricky substance to stitch on. I mean, the easy way to do a card design is just stitch it on fabric and then attach that to a card. We
I
have
feel
so
like
many
I'm just,
different
like,
examples.
pointing to random ones.
I know.
And I have no idea if this is right.
Ooh, we could do top down, Abby, because I'll just talk about random things. So these two, Jen's putting more pins in.
Pins.
Let's
Dr. Pat, we also love making cards.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
So these are two examples where we have, thank you, Abby.
Ooh,
I kind of like that.
abracadabra.
I kind of like that.
Me too. I like that better.
Thank you. You can't see us for looking at her. She fixed there was a delay in our feedback camera, and now she fixed it so it's live, because otherwise we're like, we don't know what's happening.
It was mind games.
Playing mind games with ourselves, yep. So these are two examples of where we stitched it on fabric and then just sewed it to the card.
Pretty.
And the fun thing about that is it's like you do have the little stitch line inside. You can line it if you want to.
You don't have to.
If you're scared to stitch on cardstock, this is an easy way to go. You know, you could no, not if you've written in it, I guess. But like you could like recycle a card this way too by like attaching fabric on there.
Oh yeah.
And then but these are some examples of the actual cardstock that we make, cardstock friendly designs. And this stitches right on the paper, which is super cool. This one says thinking of you.
You're
great. Real great. Love those. Be Mine is so cute. Love the cards. Thank you for Lori. Season's greetings.
Love this one.
This one has like some contour stitching in it.
I love that we accented this one with like some ribbon.
Yep. Thanks for helping me grow.
Thank you for helping me grow.
Thank you for helping me grow. They can't see us. We're looking at each other. So friendly. Oh, we have so many.
These are new.
These are new?
So they just came out,
Which
think,
ones are
yesterday.
Oh, that's why I'm messing with this pile. I'm sorry.
No, you can mess with this. But these are all literally just came out yesterday.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Boom.
Happy
Boom.
birthday.
Yep.
Congrats.
Congratulations.
With a nice little cake. Thank you. Which is really nice. That's a nice one.
Yeah.
These balloons I love because you've got like that sheer stitching. This is so magic on card material. Happy birthday, you party animal.
Gives me cute aggression.
What's that? There's a new word in the dictionary for it, and I can't remember it already.
You sent it.
Jiggle? I can't remember. Anyway, I sent it to Michelle and Sammy. It's a new word of cute aggression. Congratulations. Super cute.
It took me like 4 minutes to figure out what this red is.
Congratulations.
I won't lie. Honesty is the best policy, you know?
It's fine. You'll get there.
Welcome,
little one. And like in this case with this, you can leave the text off if you want to. This is so fun.
Yeah.
I really like in this case, we've not done, I don't think we've done it like this before. Oh, our guest is here. Our guest is here. Okay, so
this is a big day, you guys. Big day.
We are talking about all the new cardstock designs. I asked our digitizer and also, I want to say, an amazing project manager for us, but he and I were both started out here as digitizers, and he has helped us really develop some of our most like technically complex styles. So get in here, Brett.
Wait, drum roll.
This is why I have a non-attached microphone today, so we can.
Oh yeah, hi
guys. Everyone say hi to Brett.
Good morning.
How's it going?
You've probably seen Brett in some of our marketing photography. That is among our best work, I would say.
Absolutely, it's true.
I think you're wearing like an inner tube, and that was really good.
For sure, yeah, and some shorts that are illegal in a couple states. I know.
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
You're gonna take Hayden out. I was gonna say I love on these. I think this is the first time we've done this where we stitch on the cardstock and then we just attach that to a colored card. Because that's pretty fun. Because then the inside is nice and clean. Abby, can you do a top down on this guy?
It's true, yeah, for sure.
Because otherwise, if you stitch right on the card, you kind of have to double line it a different way. Yeah. Or like you can see on the. Everybody always wants to see the back of things, which I appreciate.
The back. I think the cool part about cardstock like that, even though you do see the back on those, that's okay.
I'm ready to be my.
The cool part about the back of those is you can see how clean it is and like just the digitizing how exacting the cardstock stuff is for sure. It's way different from I shouldn't say that we're I don't know messy or anything with the rest of our stuff, but you have to be really careful about like needle penetrations and like how everything meets up and everything else as we're digitizing that stuff. So yeah, cardstock is a weird different animal versus like the rest of embroidery for sure.
Yes, it is very different. It has haunted many of our quality control people because the cardstock kind of just has a mind of its own. I Oh, Brett questions. Good. Okay. So I have some questions for Brett about cardstock, but we had a really fun time last time asking Michelle questions. So I encourage everybody watching to think of the questions you want to know about cardstock designs, and Brett will answer them. But I've got some questions as well. What is the biggest difference between digitizing for standard designs versus cardstock?
Oh, I think there's a lot of, I don't know how technical I can get. There's a lot of tolerances kind of like that we deal with, and because cardstock, I mean, it's paper and it's way more rigid than fabric, and it doesn't like shift and move as much, right? We can be kind of really exact with where I'm putting needle penetrations and things like that. So which also helps not just perforating the card and having it, the design blow out from the paper.
Yeah.
So that's very different. I mean, we get pretty zoomed in pretty tight to really make sure that everything's really, really on point. So
Yes.
Cool.
And then what is something you learned about digitizing oh, I can't talk at all. This
I
is
like
great.
it though.
What is something you learned about digitizing cardstock designs that surprised you?
the ability that we can do it at all. I think I've been here for a while now, but especially when I walked in and finding out that we could do it on paper surprised me. Again, I thought it would just shred it. You know what I mean? To be quite honest, even the thicker papers. So knowing that we could do that, but also then that lends into I think finding out new things like toilet paper too, those kind of things. These sort of very specific techniques and stuff that we can do. I think surprise me each time we either find out about them or we develop them in house. Either way, so.
Yes.
Cool.
I want to make sure I think everyone is just entranced with what you're saying, but we're not getting any more comments. So I'm just double checking, Abby, that I'm not on. Okay, good.
Okay,
Just
make sure you guys
nobody's
comment in your city and state.
They're just entranced.
Oh, perfect.
They want to know
You
more.
have that effect on people, Brett.
Okay.
Got a real face for radio. That's all right.
Okay, so this is a favorite. Oh, red work works well for cardstock. It does, yes.
Yeah.
You'll see
Easy.
a lot of these designs are,
Low density, low color changes. I mean, that kind of stuff usually works really well. Single run stuff is gonna always hold up a lot better than really dense stuff. Again, like it just with underlay and fills and big things like that, you're gonna want to punch through it way more easily. Not that it can hold up, you put enough stabilizer in there, you put enough stuff behind it, it could hold up. But on a, more likely than not, it's better to choose red work or really just kind of light designs. So I think I love seeing stuff like that where there are some where we can get away with stuff. I think that's my favorite for sure. It's
Ooh.
like when we see designs with like a lot of colors, and I feel like we're kind of, I don't want to say getting away with something, but I feel like where we can be
Testing the boundaries.
Yeah, really pushing the boundaries of it are some of my favorites. So
if you see me shoving the flower into your face further, it's because Dr. Pat said he needs to speak louder.
Oh, I normally talk really loud, so
Brett does talk loud, but I will forget to give him the microphone, so I'll try to keep on top of that. Yeah, I was saying earlier, if you want to do denser designs, you can always stitch it on fabric and then just sew that to the cardstock.
That's a great alternative too. Like if you want to still be able to do it, I think that's a great way to kind of work around that and still have a really cool card design in the end.
Oh.
So
Linda has a really good question. What weight cardstock do we use?
What weight cardstock do we use?
that is
Makers are looking. I'm gonna sneeze.
And then what stabilizer do we use as well?
We use cutaway stabilizer.
Cutaway stabilizer.
Mhm.
And what size needle? That the Brett does not know. Brett is digitized. Brett might know.
Yeah, I'm not sure offhand, but it's
7511 for the cardstock and heavyweight cardstock.
yeah.
Okay, next question.
Great questions, guys. Great question.
How many times? Oh, this is from me because I know it's a lot in some cases. How many times do you typically have to test, sew out, or modify designs to get them to work? Because I know historically, like these sew out multiple times.
They have. I mean, we tend to try to test them out first, just like for colors, right? Because we want to make sure we're getting down exactly what we want and our color choices are spot on. But then after that, I would say that I think early on, it took a lot more. We had to do it a few different times to make sure, again, we're not like blowing through the paper. We're not perforating it and it just falls out of the middle. That has happened in the past.
Yeah.
So we have to be really careful about that. So these days, I think we've got it down pretty well, where you don't see that too much. We'll still see some surprises, thread, and I'm sure, as everybody knows, it'll act up whether you want it to or not. And so we still get some glitches, some things that'll happen, but on the whole, it's a lot less than it used to be. I'll say that for sure. We've gotten pretty tight on. Well, no, we have. I mean,
laughing at what
so.
Tammy said.
Oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, we've gotten really, pretty adroit at doing this. So yeah, for sure.
Tammy wasn't sure what the flower was.
Oh, okay.
It's the flower's a microphone.
For sure. It's the speaking flower. You have to hold on to make
I'm
sure
just holding up a
that's,
flower.
yeah, for sure.
But you would honestly hold the flower.
I would do that. That's not out of the range of what I would do. What are some big no-nos for sewing on cardstock?
Well, I mean, choosing anything that's, bulletproof or, these huge designs with, that are really dense. I mean, that's going to be, you're going to blow right through that paper. I mean, that's not a good idea. Choosing thin paper. Yeah. Again, like you have to do something pretty thick, using a big needle that's going to really punch big holes in it. You got to think about how, like, if you really look at designs and how they move through there, like we do a really good job of having it even try to, like, how do I say this? Like go back through prior penetrations so that it's like not adding extra holes, all these extra holes and stuff inside that paper. So, we do a really good job at that. So, using designs that aren't meant for it on the whole. And if you want to do that again, we have that fabric, sort of fabric alternative, right? You know what I mean? If you want to do that, if you don't see something that you think you want for a card that we have in existing Cardstock designs, you can always choose to do that. And it always looks really nice too. So.
That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going back to what you're saying is what's fascinating sometimes is it's literally down to like there will be an issue where a piece will be kind of punching through and it's literally you're adjusting like individual needle penetrations to get it to work.
Absolutely. Where like lines will meet up and touch and things and making sure that they're literally, just right on top of each other so that it's using that same space again, right? So that it's not adding additional holes all over the place. Yeah.
Okay, so we have some questions that might be for makers, and then I was going to show something, an example. When you say heavyweight cardstock, would it be 80-pound or higher?
I would say 65-pound or higher.
65-pound or higher is what we recommend.
Yeah, heavier is better.
Heavier is better.
Yeah, absolutely. You're not going to go, nothing. The needle will do a fine job of going through whatever paper you use, even heavier stuff. So,
Cool.
Is it helpful to slow the machine speed down? Yes from everyone. Slow the machine speed down. And then can you use metallic thread? How lucky do you feel today?
Yeah.
I think, you can. But I mean, it's not fun.
When the thread breaks, going over.
Oh, yeah. So if thread breaks on these, and you have to go back over, it can be pretty obvious because they're very sparse, you know, for the fact of not punching through the paper.
Yeah.
So anything that's going to break on you, if you find that metallic breaks through a lot, there's a lot of tricks that people have for making metallic work. Slowing the machine down does help with that a lot. Okay, so I was going to show, so we had the embroidery segment of the American Sewing Guild come out and visit us, and they made us a card, and it was one of our
card.
We loved it. It was one of our designs on the front that is designed for cardstock. But then on the inside, when they used pre-digitized or like the text that's in their machine, like the auto text, you probably can't see this very well, but it punches through the fabric quite a bit. So they were saying, it would be nice to have more just plain text designs that you could put on things. But I think that's a good example of like what happens if something isn't digitized specifically for cardstock.
Right.
It will punch through the paper, just because the needle penetrations will perforate it, and then it'll just slip right through to the back side instead of staying on the front. Okay, this is my best question is what is your favorite cardstock design that you've worked on?
What is my favorite one I worked on? Oh boy, that's put me on the spot. I think I can't think of anything specific. Even the ones I did recently, I do like the Happy Birthday Party Animal one. But I think beyond that, again, it's the ones where I feel like I am able to push that boundary, right? Where I'm able to either use a technique or just really be able to dig into using a certain style inside of it that maybe I think wouldn't necessarily work on cardstock, but trying it out and testing it out. We definitely work in a workplace where we have that kind of capability sometimes. And we want to keep growing and learning, I think, too. So like anytime we have a chance to do that too, those are my favorite, I think.
Yes, that has been Brett's specialty for us is like, how do we try the next thing and make it technically work? So I don't know. I'm trying to think of the other things that you've helped us develop, like when we did cross stitch designs.
Yeah, that was a wild.
That was wild. Anything where you have to have like a very technical, like engineering mind to like get it to work and figure out what are the settings and what are the like do's and don'ts. Like Brett he's on the forefront of that every time. So you have appreciated Brett's work many times. You just don't know it. Hello from South Africa. Hello from Iowa. And then Lori has a great idea. A cardstock alphabet would be amazing.
Oh, that would be
small,
fun.
just because the lock-ins and lockouts and the needle penetrations are so tricky.
Yeah, we tend to do light script. We tend to do light script or like I don't want to get too sans serif sort of work, right? Because again, all those little tiny bits make it kind of difficult in there. But yeah, it's definitely a possibility. So
Yeah, that's fun.
Cool.
Just because like the other embroiderers coming and telling us they would like to have the ability to enter in different phrases. So that's definitely interesting request. We have Evelyn from Michigan. Any other questions for Brett on cardstock? Otherwise, we will let him loose
Into the wild.
into the wild.
back into the wilds.
Otherwise,
Enrichment enclosure.
yeah. We are getting so many more pins here. Just purchased the design pack. Yay! Thank you,
Kathy.
Kathy.
Thank you.
Kathy needs a prize, I think. I don't know what. Kathy, tell us a design that you want. I'm going rogue. I'm
But
going
the thing
rogue.
about it is Bonnie
Like
can
what
go
else?
rogue.
Yeah, I can go rogue and put flowers in. This is a microphone. If anyone is just joining, this is a microphone. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. If there's any other questions, we'll still have our makers around to talk to. If you have more questions for Brett, we will if you throw them in the comments, we can still ask him after the fact.
Absolutely.
He doesn't just disappear after
No,
this.
he comes
No, I
back.
don't.
He
Yeah,
comes
for
back.
Sure. All right. Well, thanks everybody.
Yep.
Thanks,
Thank you,
guys.
Brett.
So, thank
Bye,
you, guys.
Brett.
Bye. We'll see you later.
Okay, so yes, I'm just gonna go through really quickly the new cardstock designs in this pack that people are buying. Reminder everybody, reminder to comment city and state for a chance to win $25 gift card. So everybody has been doing that through the video, but if you comment your city and state, we're gonna do a drawing later. So in this new cardstock design pack, we have got the congratulations. Oh, we're bringing it back. We're bringing it back
for
We're
ya.
bringing it back. This is not.
This is not.
We've gotten organized now.
Yeah.
Can we do top down, Abby? I think this is the set here.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have congratulations. We have just congrats. We have balloons in cardstock. We have the thank you. We have happy birthday, party animals, super cute. We have the wedding, congrats. We have welcome little one and happy birthday as well. So this whole set hopefully can help you. And there's so many more cardstock designs on the site. We've got a video on how to do those.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun things if you guys have questions too.
Yeah. So that is great. And then tell us about the deals, Sammy,
Oh my
going
gosh,
on
you
right
guys.
now.
This is a pretty big, this is store wide and like actually store wide because it's on design packs. It's 70% off design packs, 70% off just single designs. So there's no code. You just plop them into your cart and you're good to go.
Amazing.
I know. You can get the new, these, I'm holding something up. Yep. For 70% off.
And don't forget to get the seasonal collectibles.
Yeah.
So we've got like the April, April upside down umbrella with blooms and little chicks.
Yeah.
So cute.
So cute.
Those are only $2 through the month of April.
Yeah.
So if you want to check those out. Let's catch up on comments. I love the balloons. Cool texture from Dr. Pat. Thank you.
Thanks, Dr. Pat.
I've been enjoying all your designs. I've been using a lot of bunny designs. Thank you, Paula. I really want us to talk to Neve, our creative director, who is obsessed with bunnies and does a lot of our bunny designs. Might make her talk about it next because Michelle is our bird expert and draws a lot of our birds. Linda Lewis Hansen, thank you for all the informative sessions. Central Point, Oregon. We love these. We want to do more of them.
Yeah. I'm glad you guys like them.
If you knew everybody that worked here, you would love us even more because everybody that works here is pretty cool. So we're going to bring more of them on so you can learn from them. Patty DeMore, love the cards.
Oh.
Lori loves the sales.
Hey,
Hello from New Haven, New York, from Deborah.
Hey, Deborah.
I think that's everything, but would love to see a home banner with kitties.
Oh.
That's pretty cute.
I don't think you guys know this. We love cats in this office.
Yeah, and the person I'm thinking of, Tony, who draws some of the banners, also loves cats
Yeah.
a lot. That's
His-
a secret that I just told everybody on the internet.
I'm gonna tell another secret. I think his cat should be models, and
Yeah.
I've told him this
Yeah,
because they pose quite well.
they do. So I'm gonna tell Tony that we need a
We need a
home
Tony
design
show.
with cat. Yeah, we need Tony. I know. We're gonna try to do that. We'll
We'll
see.
convince him.
We'll see. Okay.
Can't promise.
Can we visit from Barbie? We should do a tour video sometime. I saw a reel last night that I sent you from the Sew With Me Sewing Center where Shelly looks for Tammy through
Stop
the whole
it.
store.
I have not looked at that yet.
Okay, you need to see it. But I
Okay.
was thinking we could do that where I look for you because they
I'm
basically
gonna
like toured
hide.
the whole place.
I'm gonna hide.
Hello from Decatur, Illinois. I'm originally from Illinois.
You are.
Hello, Marcia. All right. Well, we will let everybody go here, but yeah, continue to, if you've got questions at all, we will start to compile. We're going to cut off the entries for towns and locations for the drawing at the end of the live stream here.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then we will continue to add on the map. You want to do one more map shot and we can see all the places that we
Oh, we're in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
summer camp at EL. Yeah,
I want to go to summer camp.
love your bee designs. We are in we're just outside of Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Mhm. Yep.
Which I'm starting to have the accent, but I'm from
Are you?
I'm from Chicago, so it's a
It's a fun one.
long road. Wow, so lots of US, but we will continue to add pins cuz everybody from all over the world comments every time. So, thank you, Dr. Pat.
We love all of you.
All right, have a great day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.